I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast.
Let's meet the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Kevin Love. At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. At point guard, standing 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. At forward, 6'8", number 23, Lebron James. The head coach for your Cleveland Cavaliers is Tony Atkinson. Make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Chamberlain is out there, Kemp. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Dantley in at the 3. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with James. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Doncic, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. If less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Here's Dantley. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Cousins with a screen for Doncic. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's LeBron. Milwaukee with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Here's Westbrook. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to McGrady. A 3-ball. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic against Westbrook. On the wing, Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Just another day and another trade for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing it in.
Now, Doncic following McGrady's 3-point attempt. Here's James. And it's sent back by Kemp. McGrady passes to Westbrook. The Bucks working the ball around. Misses from short range.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. In the corner, it's James. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 13 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Love kicks to LeBron. Pass to Cousins. Kicks it out to Love. Teardrop shot. And stolen by Chamberlain. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And stolen by Cousins. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
Westbrook finds Kemp. They could use a bucket. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Kemp.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now here's James. No scoring in this one. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
You should not be falling for a pump fake from him.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers. And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Cousins. Mitchell with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 5. McGrady outside. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. James, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it done this quarter.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jackson's checked in. King's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's McGrady. And again, the Bucks miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And the dunk by LeBron.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Good season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now, here is McGrady. He has yet to score. The 10-footer. And he knocks down the jumper.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now, here is McGrady. They trail by 9 points.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Now, Doncic. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Cousins. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Westbrook. And here's Chamberlain. 5 to shoot, and that one, good. Chamberlain got his second bucket tonight.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Doncic with it. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Doncic.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Nets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Westbrook, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just a veteran play from Westbrook, showing toughness by taking the hit and scoring through.
Maxey's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Chambers is checked in for Milwaukee. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Bucks trail by 12. King outside. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. A different look now for Cleveland. Vucevic checked in for Cousins. And it's Mitchell in for Luka Doncic. Chamberlain's checked in for the Bucks. Thompson comes in for Russell Westbrook.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, James. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Basket counts.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Cleveland leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Maxey with it. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the screen inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chambers against Jackson. Here's James. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. McGrady outside. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. McGrady's got 5.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
LeBron James on the way. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Bucks trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Chamberlain against Vucevic. Chamberlain kicks to McGrady. Throws it up high. Chamberlain's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50.
Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Wow.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Here's Thompson from down in the low post. It goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers ahead, up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got Maxey. Jackson is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic, and it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Maxey, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Vucevic, and that one is good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Vucevic. Kick out to LaVine. Mitchell outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Vucevic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's LaVine. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks trail by 12. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Maxey passes to Vucevic. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Chambers. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now, here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Chamberlain's shot is off. Here's LaVine. Oh, wow!
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Love's check in for Jackson. Thompson passes to Dantley. Thompson surveying the floor. To the middle, looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Mitchell outside. Back to Maxey. Kicks it out to Mitchell. King with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Bucks shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. Milwaukee making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
And here is McGrady, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Love against Chambers. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin?
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And stolen by Love. Vucevic against McGrady. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Levine's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. McGrady outside. To the wing right side. Down low. Oh, yes! And that one is hammered home.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Mitchell. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
James checked in for the Cavaliers. Doncic comes in for Maxey. The Bucks also with the sub. Westbrook's checked in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And they double up Doncic. There's the three. Rebounded by Chambers.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Westbrook. Over to the wing. No good there. Nice D from Doncic. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Dantley, covered by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Mitchell finds Doncic. Out left to the wing. And it's swapped, and they're able to recover. Here's Dantley. James defending. Mitchell against McGrady. He gets that one. McGrady's got his third basket of the night right there.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Mitchell dishes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. McGrady outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jackson, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's LaVine. 9 points last game out. And that one's good. Love.
There's not a lot that he can do, but stretch the floor is one of the things that Kevin Love is a specialist at.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Levine kicks to LeBron. Back to Levine. Inside, Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see. K-Love can't send that little bit of bounce.
Bucks trail by 13. Outside Westbrook. Pass to McGrady. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. LeBron left side. Doncic outside. Back to James. The trade. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's McGrady. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Toronto.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Cousins comes in for Jackson. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Levine.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
And here is Doncic. He's got 8. Kicks it out to James. Cousins, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Westbrook. McGrady, right side. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Love. Love with the screen for James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. 6th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now, here's Doncic. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. 59 seconds left in the first half. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Dentley.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. Westbrook with the steal. And McGrady with a clear pass. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Just outstanding defensive initiative there from Westbrook. He is so crafty when it comes to getting steals.
Now, here's Doncic. And Westbrook pulls it down. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Now, here's Doncic. Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're really and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 10. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense, Knicks. They're just playing harder, they're more physical, they're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's try. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. 2 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Bucks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Kemp. Tracy McGrady is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Dantley in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Milwaukee with the rebound. Chamberlain got 8 rebounds in this game. McGrady passes to Kemp. Back to McGrady. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on LeBron James.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
And McGrady drops them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Cousins. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Bucks trail by 10. From deep three-point land, the rebound by James. Cleveland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. McGrady got it. Good job in the low post. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. James wide open. Off target from three-point range. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Doncic looking it over. Love outside. Kemp with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number one in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
McGrady outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Mitchell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Shot by McGrady, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
James finds Cousins. Back to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And that one, good. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for LeBron James.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Cousins against Chamberlain. Launches it. And again, the Bucks miss.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bucks trail by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Doncic kicks to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. James with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Basket, good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. And stolen by Cousins. Here's LeBron. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay. LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
For 3. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from McGrady.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by the Bucks. Kemp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook against Doncic. Here's Kemp. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now Doncic. He's got 12. Into the lane. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Bucks trail by 11. McGrady with the ball. 22 points for him. The kick out to Westbrook. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Love to the right side. Cousins offline with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
Here's Doncic. He's got 14. To the middle. Here's Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got 9.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Kemp passes to McGrady. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
breakfast for Luka Doncic, coming off a terrific season. Last year, checking in at 28 points per game, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kings checked in for Milwaukee. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down hard.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
Bucks trail by 9. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
James kicks to Cousins. And they double up Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron passes to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 8, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Chamberlain. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Cousins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's King, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. It's Mitchell with the train.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Westbrook against Doncic. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics.
And for that Raptors game, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Vucevic checked in for Cleveland. Maxey comes in for James. Bucks trail by 9. And here's Thompson. He's got 5. King inside. Covered by Mitchell. King, the pass to Westbrook. No good with the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Kicks it out to Maxey. On the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Thompson.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Maxey with it. Westbrook picks him up. Vucevic the pass to Maxey. The 3. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's King, and he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And that's the explosive ability of King. He's going to go out there in attack mode, always playing the game at full throttle.
Jackson in the corner. And Vucevic kicks to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Another miss by Maxey. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Westbrook. Thompson sets the pick for Westbrook. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Vucevic's screen on Westbrook. Here's Maxey, and it's in there. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Westbrook passes to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Doncic outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Doncic. Vucevic setting the pick for Doncic. Now Vucevic guarded by Chamberlain. And here's Doncic from the arc. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, you're right there. You're right there. We got all the offense we want. Move the...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. LeBron James is out there with Jackson. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LaVine wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 6. Tracy McGrady on the wing, guarded by LaVine. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Cavaliers shooting has been just outrageous. 65.
That should not be legal.
Never seen it.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up though, right? Letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
To the paint, and stolen by Love. LaVine passes to Maxey.
Bucks foul. Tom Chambers.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and major damage there.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And Cleveland making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
McGrady passes to Dantley. Back to McGrady. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
LeBron outside. James barreling in for the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Love with the screen for James. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. On defense, Milwaukee. 11-point game. Pass to Love. Maxey in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Maxey finds Love. Fades. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's 11 points for Love.
He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
Here's Dantley. James defending. Here's Dantley. Over LeBron. The shot by Dantley, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 15-5. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. James slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
McGrady outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, James. And it's blocked. Here's Dantley. Covered by LeBron. Dantley. And that one drops for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look now for Cleveland. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Donovan Mitchell comes in for LeBron. And Doncic is subbed in for Zach LaVine. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And guys, the thing about Will, he says he runs the 40 in 4.4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Oh, an easy take from Doncic.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Chamberlain down low. Cousins is there. Chamberlain, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Maxey kicks to Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Dantley. Back to Chamberlain. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Bucks trail by 17. Outside, Kemp. Pass to Dantley. Now Chamberlain. And here is King. Guarded by Doncic. Dantley the pass to Westbrook. Over Maxey. Kick out to King. Here's Dantley. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Doncic. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And they double up Doncic. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Chamberlain. Love against Kemp. And they get it. And slam dunk by Kemp.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Mitchell right side. The shot's good from Love. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
Here's Westbrook. Nice D from Cousins. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell in the corner. And another three for Cleveland.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Kemp screen on Mitchell. They double him with Love. Here's Chamberlain. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Love.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Braun, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Tracy McGrady's checked in for King. Westbrook with a wide-open look. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Here's Doncic. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they double up Cousins. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bucks trail by 21. Now here's Westbrook. For the three. A shot by McGrady, no good. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Out to Doncic from past the arc. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Pass to James. It's stolen by McGrady.
And so it's going to end up in the record book as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Levine can't hit. Up top, King. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Off the mark, and the drought continues. So it's the Bucks now. Here's King, and he takes that one up and powers it through. And here's Cleveland. Giddey kicks to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Levine. The Cavaliers again can't hit. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.